Hello everyone, my name is Rachel and we are going to be doing a functional fitness class today. So I did hop on about a minute early to make sure that I have a good connection and to wait for people to hop on here and just to introduce myself and let you know a little bit about this class. So as you hop on and you're joining me live, let me know if you've ever taken my class before. I teach at the Botetourt YMCA and I typically teach in the later afternoons, about 4:30 or 5. So let me know if you have ever taken my class before. And so for today's class, we will be doing a strength training portion. So you will need either a set of hand weights, or you can use something like water jugs, milk jugs, can of beans, whatever you have at your house, okay? So I'm gonna be using one set of hand weights. We will be doing some upper body and lower body movements. So if you have more than one set of hand weights, feel free to use that. So as you're hopping on, let me know that you're joining me live. And if you're catching the replay, I'd love to know that you have caught the replay, and let me know if you enjoy this workout. We're so excited that you're here for our lunchtime session. All right, so again, my name is Rachel. This is our functional fitness class. We are gonna go ahead and get started in just a minute, but let me tell you a little bit about this class. So my functional fitness classes always have 4 elements to the class. We always start out with our cardio segment, which will also act as our warm-up, so we can get our blood flowing and our muscles warmed up and ready to go. Then we move to our strength training portion. So our strength training portion, we typically will use hand weights or we will use resistance bands. So today we're just using the hand weights. Hi Becky, hey Amanda, I'm so glad you guys are joining me. And so then our 3rd and 4th segments that I have in class are balance and core. Now a lot of times the balance and core will end up being incorporated as part of the strength training or as part of the cardio or as part of the end with our stretching. But I always make sure when I put together these classes that we always focus on those 4 elements, because that is a part of functional fitness, is being able to be strong and being able to practice with doing movements that we would do in daily life. All right, let's see who I have on here. I have Cindy and Casey and Camille, Becky. I recognize these names. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are joining me. Okay, are we ready to get started? Make sure you have a set of hand weights beside you. We're gonna start out with our cardio segment. Now, unlike my classes at the YMCA, I do have music, but today with our live workout, we do not. So you're more than welcome to up the volume so you can hear me, and you can put on your own background music in the back, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start my timer now. This class is gonna be about 20 or 25 minutes. All right, let's roll those shoulders. I will kind of take a quick water break halfway through to come towards the screen to see if you guys have any questions. All right, let's get started with our warm-up and our cardio. We're just gonna be doing some simple squats. So our feet are hip width, all right, and we're squatting down and back. Now, if squats bother your knees or your back, then just keep them shallow. You do not have to go very far down, all right? I like to bring my hands to the front so that it helps me with my balance, and I'm forcing my weight to the back part, okay? I wanna make sure that I'm not going too forward. Okay, just a couple more. We're warming up. Nice, good breaths in and out as we start to get that heart rate up. Feel free to grab your kids, anyone around you, and have them do this workout with you. All right, let's do one more. All right, now we're gonna do a bigger arm motion with those squats, all right? We're gonna do some arm swings. So again, make sure your feet are hip width apart. We're gonna do a squat and the arms up. So we're gonna start to bring those arms swinging down and up. There we go. So the arms are coming down as we're squatting and then coming up. All right, there we go. So up and down. There we go. Keep going. We're gonna do a couple of these. All right, we're doing good. All right, let's do 2 more. All right, 1 more. All right, beautiful job. Okay, let's go to some side lunges. All right, so we can bring our legs in a little closer together. Our hands can be down by our side, our hands can be on our hips. We're just gonna alternate doing side lunges. all right? I may scoot back just a little bit, make sure I stay in the frame. So as you're doing your side lunges, all right, want to make sure that you're not leaning too forward, all right? You want to still be able to see your toes every time you lunge to the side. Now again, like I said, because we're not using music, you can go at your pace or have your own background music playing right now. There we go. All right, a couple more, and then we're gonna add in those arms. There we go, shoulders down. All right, one more to each side. And there we go. Okay, so as we step out to the side with our side lunge, we're gonna do a chest opener. So we're gonna open up those arms, nice good stretch. All right, so out, bringing our arms and our legs in, out, and in. There we go. So I'm just keeping this at a slow and steady pace. There we go. And I will make sure after this workout, I'll scroll through all of your comments and questions and make sure to get back with you at the end of this workout. All right, let's do a couple more. We'll move on to something else. Out and in. All right, let's do two more. So one on each side. So this is two, and then the last one. There we go. All right, how are we feeling? Are we getting warmed up so far? All right, let's do some more. We probably have about 7 or 8 minutes of this first session of cardio and our warm-up, all right? Here we go. Hands on our hips. We're just gonna do some nice knee lifts. So let me show you from the side. I wanna make sure you have good posture with your shoulders in line with your hips. All right, and sometimes our flexibility is gonna be different. So you don't have to bring your knees up that high, but if you can, I want you to get up as high as you can, so this is a nice, good hip opener, okay? Breathing in and out. Nice, good knee lifts, up and down. So you probably know what's coming up next. We're gonna add those arms in. All right, couple more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out for a second. All right, nice, good breaths. Reset that posture. Okay, we're gonna go back to those knee lifts and we're gonna do an alternating single arm raise. So when one knee comes up, it's gonna be the opposite arm, okay? So start with those knees if you need to, all right? And then add that single arm reach in. There we go. So if you're feeling really warmed up and energetic, you can be going faster than me, all right? You can make this more of a higher impact, a faster cardio motion, or you can just stay slow and steady, all right? This will also work your balance the slower you go. There we go. Do we feel our hips opening up some? Woo! Nice, good knee lifts. All right, reaching through those fingertips. Couple more. 4, 3, 2, last set. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna widen our feet now. All right, so they're gonna be wider than hip width, and we're gonna do some kickbacks. So back leg curls, all right? It looks like this. All right, so lifting that heel. There we go. Nice, good kickbacks. Hands are on our hips, or they can be down by your side, just personal preference. All right, how are we doing? We doing good? We've got 16 people joining us live. Awesome for our lunchtime functional fitness, working on cardio, strength training, balance, and core. All right, let's get those arms moving. Swaying from side to side. There we go. So we still want to make sure we're staying upright, all right? We don't want our arms to drag us down. We want good posture. There we go. All right, a couple more. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to our narrow stance. All right, so our hips are in a little bit. We're gonna do some V steps, all right? So we're gonna go up, up, back, back. And we're doing the formation of a V. So when we step up, we're going wide. And when we come back, we're going narrow. All right, so it looks like this. Up, up, back, back. So wide, wide, narrow, narrow. There we go. So we'll get started with this first. And then we're gonna add on. Up, up, back, back. Up, up, back, back. So wide, narrow. See how we're doing for time. There we go. All right, if you want a little more, we're doing a punch as we come up. So wide, wide, back, back. So punch, 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 punch. There we go. So hopefully you feel like your heart rate's getting up. We're definitely out of that warm up in that cardio session now. There we go. Up, up. And you can always make this, like I said, your level of fitness. You can always go faster, more high impact, or you can go slower and less impact. All right, couple more. 4, 3, 2, last set. All right, let's do one more exercise. All right, roll the shoulders. Nice, good breaths in and out. All right, one more exercise before I pick up our hand weights. We're gonna do alternating side taps. So we're staying still and then just tapping our toes out to the side. So we're stretching the inner thigh, inner leg. There we go. Tap, tap. So alternating those taps, we'll get those arms in just a second for that last exercise. There we go. Can we go a little faster? Let's see if we can go a little faster since this is our last cardio. All right, ready to add those arms in? Here we go. So we're reaching to the back corners. So reach or punch, reach, reach. There we go. So single legs, double arms. So you have to think about this a little bit. There we go. In and out. Tap, 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 tap. All right, can we do a couple more? Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, you guys are doing amazing. We have finished our cardio segment. I want you to grab your set of hand weights or whatever you are using for weights today. All right, you can grab a quick sip of water. All right, here we go. All right, so let me tell you, before we start, I have a timer, and this is gonna help us stay on track. Now, me as a fitness instructor, I prefer to do time over reps, meaning we're gonna do each exercise for 40 seconds, all right? During those 40 seconds, you're gonna go slow and steady, all right? And then we have a 20-second transition. And in that 20 seconds, I'm gonna show you what's going to come up next, and then you can get started, okay? So let me go ahead, we'll get started with this, and then I'll talk you through it. All right, our bicep curl, front overhead press. All right, so here we go. Elbows in, bicep curl, overhead press. Here we go. Curl and press. So like I said, we're here for 40 seconds. I'm gonna talk you through these 40 seconds. You're gonna go as heavy and as slow as you can. All right, that's gonna help us with building up that strength and endurance. All right, keep going. My timer fell down a little bit. Okay, all right, so curl, press. All right, we're already done. All right, we have 20 seconds of transition. So you set your weights down, get a sip of water, or you just wait to see what's coming up next. All right, bent over row. So we're bending in our hips, our arms are straight. We're doing a row, tricep kickback, all right, and then reset. Are we ready? Okay, let's hinge at our hips and get ready. Here we go. Row, tricep kickback. All right, so as we do that row and tricep kickback, I want you to be looking down at the ground and not up at me on the screen, okay? Because I want your spine in line with your neck. I don't want you looking up. That's gonna cause extra pressure, okay? So our feet are hip width and we're bending at the waist, okay? So we're bending to do that bent over, okay? So row, tricep kickback. We're keeping our arms as close in as we can when we're doing that row and tricep kickback, okay? Couple more. And time. Whew. Okay, we have 6 exercises. We have 3 upper body, 3 lower body. All right, we're gonna start with our arms all the way up, alternating pull downs. So it looks like this, coming all the way down, back up, all the way down, back up. Are we ready for 40 seconds? Here we go. Pulling down and up, pulling down and up. There we go. Breathing in and out. All right, I move throughout these exercises so that you can kind of see me from different angles. That way you can make sure that you can have good posture and that you're doing it right. So this is a little hard. You may have to drop down with your weights if you're not used to this, okay? Because those arms are working the whole time because they're holding up that weight. All right, we're pulling down. All right, we're almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, now to lower body. So we're keeping our weights down here by our sides. Okay, our first one is going to be a curtsy lunge with a narrow squat. Now I want you to mirror me, okay, because we're only doing one side. All right, so get ready for that curtsy lunge, narrow squat. Here we go. So curtsy lunge, glue those legs together for that narrow squat. Same side again, curtsy lunge to that narrow squat. Now, if you feel like this is getting too difficult, then I want you to put your weights down and you can do this leg segment with no weights, okay? You can just use body weight. So right now doing that curtsy lunge and then that narrow squat. Same side. We do have 2 rounds, so we'll obviously switch. So I want to make sure that you're mirroring me, mirroring my movements, so that you don't forget what side we're doing. Woo, and time. All right, legs again, one side only. Our forward lunge, reset, a side lunge, reset, and a rear lunge, reset, okay? So going through all 3 directions, forward, side, back. Are we ready? Here we go. Forward, side, and that rear lunge, okay? So like I said in the warm-up, with our squats and our lunges, you're gonna go as far down as you can. You do not have to go far. If you have any knee issues, balance issues, back issues, okay? I want you to be mindful of having good posture, okay? So when we do that forward lunge, when you step forward, make sure you're not leaning too far forward, all right? Make sure you can still see your toes when you're doing that movement. All right, and done. Woo! All right, we only have one more. All right, going back to that side lunge. So side lunge, that same leg is gonna go up to a knee lift. Now you can either rest to tap in between before you go that knee lift, or lunge, sweep your leg up to that knee lift. All right, here we go, 40 seconds. And up. Side lunge to knee lift. Now you really gotta concentrate on your balance, especially if you're not gonna tap in the middle with that lunge. Drag your foot to do that knee lift. So lunge to knee lift. Lunge or tap. I don't want anybody falling. There we go. And knee lift. Lunge, tap, and knee lift. We're almost done with this round, you guys. Woo! And time. Okay, put your weights down for just a second. You have 20 seconds of a rest. All right, how are we doing? Are we doing good? I'm getting sweaty because there's no air movement in where I'm at, and I wish there was. All right, get a quick sip of water. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do those 6 strength training moves again, all right? And where we did the one side of movement, we're gonna move to the second side. But this is what we're gonna do. Because you guys did so awesome, we're gonna stay with the 40 seconds of our movement, but instead of 20 seconds of transition, we're gonna back it down to 15, okay? Because we kind of know what to expect now. So you can decide what weights you wanna use. So the first round is always kind of like a trial run where you're just kind of getting used to things. And the second round, we can maybe go a little heavier. We can work more on our good posture, Good balance. Okay, are we ready? I don't want to keep talking. All right, here we go. Pick up those weights. All right, I haven't started the timer yet. That bicep curl, and then that narrow overhead press. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. So 40 seconds on the clock. All right, elbows in. So this is our second round. All right, if you're a beginner, you do not have to do both rounds. Okay, what I would suggest is only doing one round, and those leg movements that we did, I want you to alternate, okay? That way you don't just do one side, all right? So nice, good bicep curl, narrow overhead press. Bicep curl, narrow overhead press. There we go. All right, keep going. We're almost done. Here we go. And time. Whew. All right, getting ready for that second arm exercise. That bent over row and tricep kickback, all right? So we're hinging at our hips. Our knees are soft, our arms are straight. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Row, tricep kick back, and then down. There we go. So I'm gonna keep my head down, good posture, like I instructed you guys before. There we go. Row, tricep kick back. There we go. Nice, good breaths. So in my class, I always stress the importance to my girls of going slow and steady. All right, like I said, that's gonna help us build up our strength and endurance for everyday life. All right, we don't wanna just do it really quick and fast. That often leads to injury and sloppiness. All right, we don't wanna be sloppy with doing our exercises with strength training. All right, our last exercise for our upper body. We're doing those overhead pull downs. All right, so nice, good breaths. Remember, we're alternating. Here we go. Pull down and pull down. There we go. After we're done with this workout, I would love for you to comment below and let me know that you did the workout with me, and I'm curious as to what you used for your strength training. If you used 5 pounds, 2 pounds, if you used milk jugs, if you used soup cans. All right, I would love for you guys to let me know so that I know for future workouts what equipment we have available to us at home, okay? So I wanna make sure that everybody can do these workouts and that we're all involved. All right, we got one more. And time. Whew. All right, 3 more exercises, lower body now. So remember to mirror me, we're going to the other side. We're doing that curtsy lunge, keeping our legs glued together for that narrow squat. We ready? Here we go, 40 seconds. Curtsy lunge, narrow squat. Now, I didn't mention this, but with our curtsy lunge, you're going back on an angle, all right, and you're sinking down. If you can go a little further down, that's awesome. You're gonna work those glutes more, all right, but if you need to keep it a little shallow, that's okay too. All right, curtsy lunge, narrow squat. Now when we're doing that narrow squat, I wanna make sure your chest is staying up like this. We don't wanna be leaning forward. All right, here we go. And time. All right, one more exercise. Our side lunge to our knee lift, okay? No, we're not. Oh, excuse me, no. Our forward lunge, side lunge, and rear lunge. Oh my goodness, you guys, I was about to skip an exercise. All right, here we go. Forward lunge, side lunge, and rear lunge. There we go. It's a good thing I did not miss that. We would have been lopsided. All right, and rear lunge. Here we go. So we're on that other side now. Make sure that you've switched. Forward lunge, side lunge, rear lunge. So we just have those weights down by our sides. Just help us with that extra resistance. You don't have to have the weights. You can just use body weight if you want to do that. There we go. Side and rear. All right. Oh, look at that. We finished just in time. Okay, now this is really the last exercise for our strength training. All right. So we have that side lunge to knee lift. All right. So remember your options with this. Are we ready for this last one? And then we're going to do some cool down, balance, and core. And knee lift. Side lunge and knee lift. So remember, you can slightly drag your toe to help you get that knee up for that balance, or float it up. There we go. Side lunge, float it up. There we go. You guys are doing awesome. We have 15 seconds left. I'm so proud of you. You've done both rounds. Where are we at? We're at 22 minutes. All right, you guys are amazing. Our nice lunchtime workout. One more. Woo! All right. Carefully set those hand weights down. All right, nice, good bending. All right, let's work on some balance and some core, and we'll do some cool down stretches. Does that sound good? All right, I gotta make sure my timer turns off because we don't want that to keep going. All right, here we go. All right, shoulders back, hands behind our ears, our feet are hip width. We're gonna do knee to elbow. There we go. So standing crunch. Nice, good breaths. I forgot to tell you that you guys could get a sip of water after we were done with our strength training if you needed to do that. There we go. I want you to go at your pace and your fitness level, all right? So I love teaching this functional fitness class at the Body Top YMCA because I have all levels of fitness and they make it work for them, all right? So elbow to knee. All right, let's do 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, roll those shoulders, nice good breaths. All right, let's go back to those rear lunges, okay? We are gonna alternate this time. We're gonna do a rear lunge back, and we're gonna twist towards the knee, all right? Reset. Okay, we're gonna be feet hip width when we do that lunge. I don't want you narrow, okay? So feet hip width, lunge back, twist towards the knee, reset. Lunge back, twist towards the knee. There we go. Lunge, twist. All right, and twist. So if you want a longer workout, you're more than welcome to wait until the end of this session. Then it will be uploaded on Facebook that you can press play again and do another round of these exercises. Twist towards the knee. All right, let's do 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. All right, 1 more. All right, there we go. All right. Let's do 1 more balance exercise before we start doing some stretching, okay? All right, our feet are hip width. We're gonna float back to a back leg lift, so it looks like this. All right, we're gonna float back. We're bringing that same leg, and we're gonna come up to a knee lift. So your hands can be here on your hips, or they can be out to the side. So floating that leg back to a knee lift. All right, now don't worry about how far back you can go. If you can only go back to here, okay, or if you have to tap your toe on the floor, you can do that, okay? But we're just floating that leg back and then bringing it forward for that knee lift. And if you even need to hold on to the side of the wall, you can do that too, all right? We're all at different fitness levels, so make it work for you. We're just practicing with that balance and lowering our heart rate. All right, let's do 2 more on this side, and then we need to do our other side. So back leg lift to knee lift. Woo! All right, how'd we do? All right, hopefully we did good. We ready to do that other leg? All right, here we go. All right, so slowly shift that weight to that standing leg. We're gonna float that leg back and forward. Now, don't worry if one side you have better balance than the other, okay? Typically that happens. So that's why in my classes, we always do at least 2 rounds of exercise. We always make sure that we work both sides of the body. We work on our motions of going forward and backwards, side to side. All right, woo, a little shaky. All right, let's do 3 more. So 3, 2, All right, one more. Here we go. All right. Woo. All right, let's do a couple quick arm exercises and leg exercises, and then you'll be on your way. All right, let's roll those shoulders back twice. Nice, good breaths. All right, now 2 forward. So 1, 2. All right, bringing that arm to the front. We're just gently cradling it. All right, just holding it here. You can keep your hands straight like this, or if you want to rotate your wrists. All right, nice, good breaths in and out. All right, open up to a nice, good chest opener. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm thrilled that I saw a lot of people joining me live, and even if you caught the replay, let me know. I'm so glad that you joined me either way, whether it's live or not. All right. And don't forget, tomorrow we have another workout at 12:30. It's going to be with Lisa, and she's going to be doing a chair class. So make sure you check that out tomorrow at 12:30. All right, give yourselves a big hug. Open up. One more. All right, shaking those arms out. All right, let's quickly stretch our legs. Our feet are hip width. We're going to take a big step forward, but not so big that we're in a lunge, okay? I want to make sure both feet are flat on the floor. We're just quickly stretching out our calves, our legs, our hamstrings. All right, I always keep my hands on my hips at this point so I can make sure that my shoulders are back and down. Nice, good posture. If you want to deepen this stretch, you can bring your arms up like this. And remember, this is our cool down and our stretch, so we want to go slow and concentrate on our breathing. All right, release those arms down. All right, let's switch those legs. All right, feet hip width, switch those legs. Both feet flat on the floor. Our front leg is not over past our toes, all right? We wanna make sure that we have good balance. Our weight is evenly distributed to the front and the back part of our legs. Our hands are on our hips again, shoulders down. All right, a couple more. I'm looking at my time to make sure I don't go over. All right, all the way up. Out to the side. Nice, good breathing in and out. All right, let's end with our feet hip width. Nice, good breath in. And a good exhale out. Awesome. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Rachel. I teach functional fitness classes at the Bada Top YMCA. This was just an example of the class that I teach there, and we hope to be back soon. But in the meantime, we would love it for you guys to keep joining us on these live classes at 12:30. Again, tomorrow is Lisa with a chair class. So I hope to see you next week. Let me know if you have any questions. Comment below and let me know again if you joined me live or if you caught the replay, and let me know if you have any questions and I'll make sure to answer them. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.